Alrighty guys, as the in the Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. This is going to be part 1 of 2 for the standard edition. If you guys are looking for the pocket edition, it will be linked in the description down below. Alright, so this is going to be in regards to season 114. This is the team we're going to be using, which is that DB Saga team. So I am going to put Doom's creation of this team on the right hand side. It does differ a little bit from my own, especially since I do not have the World Tournament Goku, right? If I don't have the World Tournament Goku, who am I going to place on my team? I'm going to place the Tambourine. That's exactly what you see right here. Tambourine is in Z tier. He's going to be the better Z tier over the blue EX Roshi. And a lot of you guys might be saying, well, I don't have the Jackie Chun. Thankfully, he does have some replacements here. They're not going to be boost replacements, but it's okay. This team already has a lot of boost, right? You have the S tier Demon King Piccolo, S tier Roshi, your Z tier Tambourine, or your Z tier Blue Roshi, or the S tier World Tournament Goku. So if you don't have the Jackie Chun, but you do have that Blue Roshi, you want to run the double blue here still, you can run the Sparking Bulma that I am running on my team, the Zenkai one. And then this Bulma is also a good option right here too. She does have like a self-heal as long as there's a Goku ally or DB Saga remaining, right? And then she also has debuffs, right? On Blast Arts, she's inflicting all enemies with 10% of blast damage. And this is a blast-based team, so I think this is the next best bet. If you want to force either the Android 8 or the Cyborg Tau on there, you can. Between the two of them, I do think Cyborg Tau is the better option for a blue unit at least. And another thing I do recommend here heavily is following the star recommendations, which I am not, right? But I feel like I have enough knowledge of the game mode itself to be able to kind of play around it. My stars aren't anything special. Like this guy's 6 stars when we recommend him 7. We recommend this guy 7, have him at 6, 7, have him at 6, 7, have him at... You know what I mean? So if you don't feel confident running this team, that's okay. I'm not forcing you to run this team. Jackie does come equipped with a strike strategy, so make sure you do swap him over to blast for the team. And lastly, since I do think this is going to be somewhat of a tricky season, and since I never used the DB Saga team, I did roughly calculate my key restore speeds for turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, and turn 4. As you can see right here, Launch is easily the fastest unit on my team, so my red is pretty much always going to attack first. Her super attack is going to be valued over the other super attacks, right? And then my blues kind of attack close to each other, which is nice. Tambourine is just like right in the middle, but I'm not always going to bring in Tambourine, right? And then Piccolo Jr., 2,700, not bad. And then the drop is incredible, right? It's from 2,400 to 2,200. DKP and Roshi are always going to be attacking towards the end. As for your first fight, it's going to be to the left of you. 5th difficulty fight. It is against the Hera squad. I don't think this one's bad at all. All right, so this is the team formation I'm going to use right here. There's triple blues, so we might as well just put our reds on backup right here. We are getting the full range of support from the blue Bulma. Remember, Jackie Chun is also healing us, which is pretty good. I think it's like on turn 2. Yeah, he's activating his green card, and then he's healing us for 2% for all allied tag DB, which is massive. All right, so attack order, I am going to go for this guy first. Hopefully we can just easily knock him out, and then we can go for this guy before he gets his stun off, right? After those 2 are down, this guy will be significantly weakened, and then we can go for Beto, and then the last 2 in whatever order you would like. All right, so I'm being so for real with you guys right now. We had to rush. I mean, I'm not concerned about the... Tambourine took a little bit of damage. I'm concerned about the damage we are outputting, bro. 100% concerned, dude. That was rough. All right, so next is above us, 4th difficulty fight against the droids. Thankfully, this one's not too bad either. All right, so this is team formation we're going to use right here. I'm going to go ahead and take out this guy due to double purples, and then there is double reds, but HP's Z ability is too good to not use. So let's keep him in there, especially since I want to go ahead and recover that HP on Tambourine. All right, so cover changes for this fight. Yellow Jiro has a cover change for this 18, a blast cover change, and then the red Android has a blast cover for the green 18, right? So both of these dudes are covering her, which is unfortunate. So that's I think it is smart to get these guys out of the way before going after her. All right, so this one, I know this is going to sound a little bit strange, but I'm going to actually go for these 2 first, just because I know that they have blast cover changes. I don't want to deal with that. And then after that, we'll go for this green unit, this yellow 18, this guy, and then this guy at the end, since he does have the barrier mechanic. All right, so that one wasn't bad at all, right? Tambourine did get a little bit of healing right there, but most importantly, we're building up super attacks. That's what we're going to have to lean into, the super attacks a lot with this team, 100%. 1.3 million, did get the full kill. So next, we go straight above us, 4th difficulty fight. This one should be relatively easy as well. All right, for this one, I'm chill with taking out both my greens because of the double purples. We'll get yellow Roshi on this. A good thing about this team, too, is that a lot of these guys have ultimate arts, right? Like, she has an ultimate. I don't think no, she doesn't. But Roshi has an ultimate. Jackie has an ultimate. He has an ultimate. And then he has an ultimate as well. Tambourine even has an ultimate, right? So that's pretty solid. That's good. We can make use out of all these yellow tiles. The attack order here is pretty easy. You kind of just go for the dogs first, right? Bergamo's going to have the best damage. Then you go for Basil, and then Lavender, Rosie, and then probably go for the Rebrianne, and then Cocoonza at the end. All right, pretty easy fight. We should have targeted the red a little bit earlier, though. The Rosie, because she got a couple hits onto the Roshi. Kind of took a little bit of his HP out. It's okay. We're building up super attacks elsewhere, so it should be okay. Next is to the left of us. It is going to be four-fist fight against GT. All right, so this is the team formation I'm going to use right here. There's 3 greens on the enemy team. Let's go ahead and just do it like this. And we did luck out on this fight. So the tag 4s have a strike cover in these areas. There's no one there. And then the Spear Bomb Goku has a cover change in these areas. No one there. You're good. All right, so for my attack order here, I kind of want to go for an easy kill onto this guy. And then we can ultimate arts this guy with our path Q, right? Remember, the ultimate arts won't trigger their tag out. It's just on a regular attack. But since we're doing that, we're going to eat the stun, right? This guy is going to stun us, which is a little bit unfortunate. After that, we can go for the EX Trunks, this full power Super Saiyan 4, and then the Pan at the end. So actually, we ended that in turn 3. I think that's pretty good. Pretty solid, right? 1.3 million. We did get the full kill. The next fight is straight ahead of us. 5-hit difficulty fight. Maybe we should have saved super attacks for this one, bro. I don't know. All right, so this is going to be the team formation right here. Both blues still on backup. Hopefully it's hopefully Roshi doesn't get targeted here, honestly. All right, so cover changes here are annoying. I'm not gonna lie. So the yellow Goku, he has a cover rescue range for the tag 4s, and for this purple Goku, this guy doesn't have. It's behind him, so you don't have to worry about his cover. But then the Gogeta 4, he has a strike slash blast cover for the purple Goku, the green Goku, and for the red Vegeta. All right, so attack order, we are still going to go for the yellow Goku first, then the tag force, then we're going to get the red out of the way, right? Like, that makes sense to me. Then we can go ahead and get the purple out of the way into the greens at the end. We're probably going to need the Rising Rush here. All right, dude, we did pretty solid right there. 5-hit difficulty, we didn't take as much damage as look at the super attacks, right? So super attack this guy, him. I'm happy about that. 1.8 million. We still need to go ahead and build up Roshi, but this launch is goated, bro. Launch is such good damage. It's insane. Launch has, I think, the best damage on my team. Next fight is straight ahead of us. 4-fist difficulty fight against the Mohawks. All right, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. We're going to take out a red, and then we're going to take out a green just because type disadvantage, and then you avoid the bottom row, remember, because of the Zamasu debuffs there. All right, so cover changes here. Supreme Kai has a range of like 3 above him, so he's not covering anybody. And then this guy, he has a weird cover change range, but he does have a strike cover for the blue Zamasu and for the red Supreme Kai. So attack order is pretty easy here. So your top 2 units is going to be Supreme Kai and the 16, depending on what units are attacking first, right? So my blues are 2nd and 3rd in my lineup, so we should go for the red first, and then we'll go for the Android 16. After that, we can go ahead and take out the Beto, the Raccoon, this guy, and then we do go for Zamasu at the end because he will inflict extra debuffs on you once you hit him. It's super easy fight right there. You don't got to worry about it whatsoever. We did get the full kill for 1.3 million. We did burn a lot of our super attacks. It was kind of worth it, right? Because on turn 1, we killed 3 of the allies. Which is huge. Next is going to be to the right of us. 5-hit difficulty fight against the Frieza Force. All right, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. We're going to take out a purple, take out a blue. I don't think this is going to be a hard fight, so we should be A-okay here. All right, so attack order, we are going to go for this guy first. That way we can avoid his turn 1 super attack, right? Because using a blast arts against him procs him to get 100% to his special move gauge. Then we'll go for the 2 green Friezas. Then we can go for these 2, and then the Revza at the very end because he's a revival unit. Oh, bro, dude, my units were not fast enough to avoid the super attack, bro. That is so freaking unfortunate, dude. That actually kind of pissed me off. We did get hit with the super attack from the Frieza. I mean, which isn't a big deal. Landed it on Jackie Chun. Obviously, he's not too hurt by it, but this was... I mean, it is what it is, bro. Next is to the left of us, 4-fist difficulty against whatever you want to call this. All right, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. Should be a good opportunity to heal up. So we got heals from Tambourine, heals from Jackie, and then HPZ ability buffer, and then we are avoiding the top row because of the green Bunny Bulma. All All right, so attack order, this guy has the best damage. This guy supports. This guy has second best damage. I mean, dude, these guys suck, right? This is not going to be a hard fight. And then we can go for the Bulma and then these two at the end. Yeah, freaking awesome fight. We needed that, bro. I love that fight. Like, those units, they freaking suck, right? They're terrible, awful units. You don't have to worry about those, but I'm so grateful for them. They're the goats. Next to the right of us, 4-fifths difficulty fight against LOE. All right, this is the information I'm going to use here. So double reds, let's put this guy on backup. Double blues, put this guy on backup, right? Plus the revival. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about cover changes right here, right? Because Cooler is covering 3 behind him and then up these like 2 spots over here. So we escaped it narrowly. All right, so just praying that the red Frieza doesn't stun my launch. I'm going to go for this easy kill with my launch super attack and then into Frost so we can avoid the stun. And then I'm going to go for the Cooler, this red Frieza, this guy, and then this guy at the end. I did easy freaking... Dude, Jackie is so cool, bro. Like, he has, like, the evade mechanic, right? I love that. Love seeing that. 1.5 million. We did get the full kill. No issue. So next fight is the right of us. 4-fifths difficulty fight. It's a boss fight, bro. It's a regeneration boss fight. Unfortunate. All right, so this is the attack order, or the team formation we're going to use right here. Put both of our greens on backup just because Garlic can be kind of tanky. And then there's also the purple cell, right? So I want to get through those units early. All right, so this fight is terrible for cover changes, right? So the Ultra Kid Buu, he does have a strike cover for the Mud Junior. The Cell has a strike cover for, or a blast cover for no one. Thankfully, he's in range of no one. The Mud Junior has a strike cover for Janemba and Ultra Kid Buu, and then Janemba has a blast cover for Mud Junior and Ultra Kid Buu. So what I want to do here is, since my blues attack early as hell, right? So let's go this guy and this guy, right? That dude, he has the debuffs. I don't want those debuffs to stack for a long period of time. Then we'll go for the Garlic Jr., get him out before he transforms, hopefully. Kid Buu, this Cell, and then Janemba at the end. All right, that one was freaking rough, bro. Absolutely rough. We barely got the full kill with the rush. Look at the damage, bro. Look at my Piccolo, my Goku, dude. I was actually like... that was very scary. 100% very scary. I think what we should have, obviously we should have built up super attacks, right, for this fight. We should have just went for the green Piccolo first, honestly. It wasn't even worth going for the red Piccolo because it took all of turn 1 to get that red Piccolo. I thought my blues had enough firepower behind them, especially with the launch startup. It just took too long. The next is straight above us, 4-fifths difficulty fight against Super 17 Saga, bro. This one's bad too, bro. All right, so this is the team formation that we have going on right here. So you don't want to bring a yellow against Super 17, and I don't want to necessarily bring a purple against 2 yellows, right? And we are avoiding this middle row. Your bottom row is getting debuffed, right? But so Super 17 is debuffing the bottom 2 rows, and then the regular Sparking 17, well, he's also Super 17, the yellow one, he's debuffing this middle row, right? So this middle row is like death right here. Don't go on it. All right, for cover changes on this fight right here, so you do have a cover rescue from this yellow 4 cube. He has it for the yellow 17 in front of him, and then the yellow 17, he does have a blast cover for the red Kid Goku. So attack order, easily go for the Super 17, then this guy because he's debuffing the shit out of you. And then probably going to go for the 2 yellows, and then this red Kid Goku, and then this guy at the end who does have a blast absorption. All right, bro, I'm not going to lie, we cooked on that fight, bro. That fight was actually easy. Bulma super attacked the 17 and killed him, bro. I was shocked. Absolutely astonished. Shout out Bulma. Next fight is to the left of us, 3-fifths difficulty fight against Gohan versus Buu fight, essentially. It's only a 3-fifths difficulty fight, so it shouldn't be too hard. All right, so this is the team formation I'm going to be using right here. I want to save these super attacks for the boss fight, for the next one. All right, so for this fight right here, there is some strike cover changes, right? So purple Ultimate Gohan, he has a strike cover for this guy, for this guy, and for this guy. So 3 right off rip, right? The red Buuhan, he has a strike cover for the yellow free-to-play Gohan. And then the green Ultan, he has a cover rescue for the purple Buuhan. First unit we will go for is going to be the red Beast Gohan into the purple Beast Gohan. Then this Buuhan, because he does have the chance to double attack. And then we can go ahead and go for this guy who potentially could have a cover rescue for someone. And then after that, we can go for this Buu and then this Gohan.
All right, so not bad.
We did get the full, I mean, it's a 3-fist difficulty fight, right? You should be fine. Purple Kid Q is a little bit concerning right here at that HP, but it should be okay. All right, so for the final fight of the video, left of us 4-fist difficulty fight against the Vegetos. All right, so I think this is the team formation I want to use right here. We have a lot of super attacks coming out. Like this guy's getting it on turn 1, probably turn 2 super attack, turn 2 super attack, turn 3 or 4 super attack should be okay. Put this guy on bench and this guy on bench. All right, coverages for this fight are actually not bad right here. So Ultra Super Vegito probably has the most massive range, right? Because he has that giant just cross shape, but there's no one in the middle row, so you kind of avoiding some of that. He's only having strike cover for this guy up here and then this guy down here. And then the purple Super Vegito, he's in range of no one. Blue Vegito Blue, he's in range of no one. So you guys should be chilling, especially strike teams. So first unit I will be going for is the red Vegito and then this blue Vegito, both of which have the chance to double attack. I don't want to worry about that, right? Especially on someone like Launch. And then we can go ahead and go for the tag unit. That way we can go ahead and get them before they transform on turn 3, which would be ideal. I've never seen them transform before. Hopefully this is not the day. And then we'll go for the purples here. They're kind of buns. You don't really have to worry about them. And then this guy at the end. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but we kind of just handled them, bro. Like we put hands on the Vegetos with DB Saga. We just straight put hands on them. That was not bad at all. 1.8 million and we are chilling. Look at our HP, we're chilling, bro. All right, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for part 1. Let's see where we lie on the leaderboard. With 3 TP to spare, DB Saga, we are sitting at rank 1080, bro. We are golden, bro. We're chilling. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, oh, who's this? Are they running DB? Look at that, DB Saga Enjoyer. So they have a little bit of a different team too. You guys could even copy this. And that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for part 1. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.